Hey folks, today is August the 27th. It's currently 6:27 in the afternoon. We're going to look at doing our Agimat EA week number 22 live testing update. And at this point right now, you guys should be able to go to EmpireAmbition.com and get this site. If you guys are not getting the new site, you might want to clear the cache or your history, and it should come up here. So hopefully you guys are seeing the new site when you go to EmpireAmbition.com. All right, let's go ahead now and take a look and see how we did this week. Actually, before we do that, all right, we can see here last week we did 1.47%. The week before that we did 0.63%, and the week before that we did 0.76%. So let's see if we were able to get back above 1% again for the week here. And all right, so we are now up overall 40.72% on our $2,000 account. So we're doing very well. Our equity curve looks as good as it possibly can look. So let's go ahead now and take a look here and see what we did. And as you can see, we did 1.59%. Definitely cannot complain about that. And I remember last week we had a bit of drawdown, and as you can see, Agimat was able to take care of that. And we can come down here. We do have some trades open going into the weekend, but obviously not as much drawdown as we had going into last weekend. So we'll take a look at that in a moment after we jump into the VPS here. But for August at present, we're up 4.52%, and we have about 2 days left to trade. So we'll see if we can maybe get up over 5% here. But regardless of whether or not we do or not, as always, for me, 1% per week is kind of the goal, and anything above that is just the gravy on top. So definitely happy to see how Agimat has been performing, and also interested in seeing some of your guys' comments on last week's video. Hopefully you guys were able to get the drawdown closed out as well. As I've mentioned before with Agimat, this is definitely something we see every few months. Just the market, it'll go in this type of get in this type of mode here, and for whatever reason we'll have a bit of drawdown, and Agimat typically handles it relatively quickly here, as was happened this week here. Let's go ahead now and jump into the VPS and take a look and see how we did. All right, we got a smiley face up here, another smiley face there, so everything is working the way it's supposed to be. Let's get rid of that. And as we can see here, we are right at the knocking on the door of 2,900. So hopefully next week we should be able to cross that level and be at $2,900 in the account. And as you can see, we only have $45 in drawdown going into the weekend. So definitely happy to see that, especially since I've been monitoring several other expert advisors and managed accounts. And over the past few weeks, the results have been pretty rough, you know what I mean? So for me to see that Agimat was able to come through this past 2 weeks when others are, losing 30-40% of their accounts, you know what I mean, over the past couple weeks, is definitely, it gives me and it should give you a bit more confidence in the system, especially if this was your first time going through that drawdown last week. Hopefully you'll have seen that Agimat got you out of it here. So let's go ahead now and take a look and see what we did this week. First day of the week was the 23rd. All right, so we took quite a few trades this week. Again, we're only trading with 2 pairs. The third will come once we get up to $3,000 here. And we started off with, actually, this is a pretty big group here. As always, Agimat opens up or closes trades in groups. And as we can see, this is about 6 trades here. And it looks like the one that kind of got us out of these negative trades is right here for $67.05. Then we had obviously the $14 loss, the $15 loss, the $20 loss, and the $9.61 loss. We got a single trade. Actually, no, that's a $15.90 win that goes along with this group here. All right, so let's check out the next one. Looks like this is a 4-trade group here. All right, $12.81 loss, $23 loss, $22 loss, $17 loss, and a $104 win. And we have an independent single trade here for minus $3.42. We have another single trade here for $3. Another single trade for $2.99. We have a two trade group, $5.71 and 29 cents. And lastly, the 27th, which is today, we have a $3 win. So Agimat definitely came out on top this week. You know, a lot of people were nervous, like I said, about the situation with the drawdown last week. But once again, Agimat came through for us and pulled out another winning week and closed out the drawdown that we had. And let's go ahead now and might as well take a look at the news for the week. All right, as we can see here, Monday, flash manufacturing PMI. Not really sure about that one as far as spikes, but not too many high impact news releases this week, it looks like. USD prelim GDP, unemployment claims, that's on Thursday, so that could have potentially caused some spikes or whipsaws there. And core PCE, I'm not really familiar with that one either. So not a whole lot of high impact news that will have impacted our trading here this week. Okay, so here's existing home sales. That definitely could have caused a spike depending on the numbers. All right, let's go ahead now and jump into last week's video, and we'll see if anybody posted results here. Let's go ahead and do this. Make sure we're getting the most up-to-date information here. All right, 2.44% this week. Large drawdown started on Friday. I've been here before. I hope Agimat will clear it up. You should definitely be cleared up this week. Let me know if you got that cleared up in the comments of this video. Big drawdown in GBP pair. Let's see if Agimat recovers it successfully. You should definitely be recovered. All right, recovered from some drawdown ended this week. All right, so this individual posted 54 minutes ago. And you can see here his drawdown was recovered. Some of these other ones are from last week. All right. Are you still trading GBP USD and AUD USD? We can come right back over here. Click on summary. GBP USD, AUD USD. So, yep, those are the two pairs that I am trading. All right. 1.15% for me on three pairs. It recovered. Okay, so 2 days ago, it recovered successfully the drawdown of August 2021. Very nice. It appears YouTube keeps deleting my comments. I think it's either because I copy paste from the previous week's video comment or my account was flagged for something. I just reposted my weekly update for the third time. That is very odd. George, I'm not sure why YouTube keeps deleting your comments. I will go into the spam section and see if it's there. And if it is, I'll go ahead and clear you so that your comments will start showing again. I definitely enjoy seeing your updates, but yeah, I'm not sure why YouTube keeps doing that, but I will check for you. All right. And I'm pretty sure the vendor doesn't show. Yeah, they don't show on their website. And as always, guys, we do have a 25% off. And I'll put this in the pinned comment as always. So if you guys have any questions whatsoever on the Agimat EA, you can send them my way. And if you guys are testing another expert advisor that has done well during this period, because like I said, I've been following about 5 or 6 other expert advisors and managed accounts, and I'm going to say at least 4 of them really tanked over the past 2 weeks. You know, some of them 60-70% drawdown, some of them worse. You know what I mean? But Agimat, as I stated, came through it and actually improved on last week. So definitely happy to see that. But let me know what expert advisors you guys are seeing success with so that I can find something that we can test hopefully in the near future here. All right, folks, that's going to be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you don't mind, guys, make sure you use the link below to purchase if you basically want to help support the channel. I honestly, guys, really appreciate it. But with that being said, I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I will see you on next week's update. And that will be, we'll be closing out August and going into September. All right, folks, take care. Have a great weekend.